Phone. Huh? I need a headphone. A headphone.
I'll find your phone, Mama.
Please, time.
So I know everybody wondering. Stage one. Stage one. Stage one of my haircut. That's all it is. It's just a haircut. I didn't decide. Yesterday, I realized how far back I had pushed my line in all 2020. And I realized, like, the only way it was going to ever grow back normal is if I, like, chopped it all off. So, that was the reason of me going bald. I know y'all was thinking stage one of cancer. Oh, nah, it's not cancer. It's just my line was too far back. And I kind of like it, though. Like, even though I've been growing hair my whole life, so the top of my head is different from my face. That's because I just been growing my hair this whole time. So I think I'm going to keep it this way, though. Go to the bathroom. Naya, come take Thina to the bathroom. Hey, you would say something. But anyways, it's just a haircut. I'm 30 years old. I'm not trying to compete with nobody, or not compete. I'm not trying to look like nobody. I'm not trying to follow behind nobody. I'm trying something new. I like it. I may stick with it. I don't know. Yesterday was the first time I went to the store and I didn't get carded. I think because they seen I had a bald head. So they're like, well, ain't no kid gonna be walking around. Mama. Ain't no kid gonna be walking around with no bald head, so he might be grown. So yesterday was the first time I didn't get carded. So I took that as a W right there. But I know y'all was probably worried. Nah, 2020 ain't taking me out. It just took my lining out, so I just had to take my hair off with it. But like I said, I like it. I might stick with it. I don't know. I'm 30, so I didn't have waves. I didn't have mini fro, twists, Afro, full fro, braids. Only thing I didn't do was the locks, so. But like I said, I had twists, so it's basically the same thing. So I'm like, let me try this. And I posted the stage one, and that's it. Because I'm like, I know if I post this picture, motherfuckers is going to roast my ass. So let me just put stage one and let their ass think whatever they want to think. So, well, people start hitting my inbox like, I'm good. It's just a haircut. Take your mama. It's just a haircut. And like I said, who knows? I might stick with it. I don't know. I still look like me. I realize I'm able to pull off any style that I want to. I'm not one of those people who you see me and it's just one way. Like, I'm gonna always do something out the box. I'm gonna always do something different. And that just be off impulse. Like, it should be like, yeah, I ain't even think. I thought about it. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Earlier this year, probably like early 2020, around March, I was going into meditation. I went into meditation, and I seen myself bald, and it wasn't like no older version of me. It was like a younger version. Like, it was like me today. So I'm like, what the hell? I got out the meditation. Like, what y'all trying to tell me? Like, am I going bald? But come to find out, I pushed my line in all the way back. And I said, fuck it, I gotta get it all back even. But hey, I let people I know some people. I got my mom. Like, what's funny is, like, my mom called me on a group chat with my grandma and my older sister, and I woke up and I forgot that I had cut my hair. So when I got on the live, I'm not even expecting everybody to be on there. I just thought it was gonna be my mom on there. And they just bust out laughing. And so I'm like, okay, it's stage 1. Then they all like, oh no, getting sad and shit. I'm like, nah, stage 1 of my haircut. But I did that because they was laughing. So I'm like, I know if I post this on Facebook, people was gonna laugh. So instead of getting roasted, let me go ahead and just put stage 1 and let y'all think what y'all think. And of course, people gonna think the worst. They gonna always think the worst about stuff. So I knew this was gonna be the case. So before I even posted, I'm like, protect me from anybody's negative thoughts thinking I got cancer, because I know thoughts can manifest into reality. So I made sure I did like a protection for myself while I did this post. But it happened. I mean, everything happened how I thought it would happen. But once again, it could have backfired. People could have still roasted me. Like, people could be roasting me right now. So, but KJ, you been bought, like, yeah, you like, I like it though. Like, I mean, I live in Vegas, so it ain't like I could see if I was in Indiana and the weather like super cold, like I probably would have been regretting it. But like, I live in Vegas, so the weather ain't that cold, or at least for now. But yeah, like I said, this could be like a new journey for me. Like, I'm the type, like, I had waves. I hate wearing a do-rag. I hate brushing my hair. Like, I hate keeping up with myself. I mean, not myself, but I hate, like, just taking care of my health. Like, when you got waves, you got to always brush your hair, always wear a do-rag. I hate doing that. And then when I grew my hair, like, I hated getting it braided, and then it get fuzzy and stuff within the next few days, really, babe. I'm talking about my little milk jug. But hey, anyways, with a bald head, I ain't gotta worry about none of that. I could just go. I ain't gotta worry about no lining. I ain't gotta worry about. All I gotta just focus on the beard, the mustache, and we good. But I should have been did this, but perfect time in 2020. Somebody said they thought 2020 was taking me out too. I'm like, nah, not me. It took my lining out. That's all it did. 2020 did take my lining. It didn't take it out, but like me, I didn't go to the barbershop a lot, so I would line myself up. So each time I would line myself up, I would try to get it perfect, and I would push my own lining back. So it wasn't like I was losing hair. It was just like I was fucking my own lining up. It said, get the grouch. Hey, I mean, if it get worse, I'm gonna die. But like, just these few, you talking about I know what you're talking about. That's me sleeping good. God damn. I'm pulling out my rear here. Yeah, but I like this. This make me look intelligent. But now that we wear masks, that shit don't even matter. People don't even see it. So, like I said, when I went to the store yesterday, I didn't even get carded for like the first time ever. Because the person seen my bald head, and they thinking ain't no kid coming around here with no bald head asking for no cigars. So, I'm like, hey, I took this as a W. And it made me think of Black Buddha when my cousin said something. She said, you look like a Buddhist monk. And the first thing that popped up in my head was Black Buddha. And I'm the most positive person you could think of. So just Black Buddha that just popped up in my head. I'm like, I might just keep my bald head. Like, for real, and just go by. You want my juice?
Yes.
Open the door. But yeah, because you look good to me, hair or no hair, you always been handsome. Yeah, my face didn't change. Like, it's just my hair gone. It could grow back if I decide for it to grow back. Like, I'll let it grow back. But right now, I like this look. And like I said, I'm 30 years old, so I'm not trying to impress nobody. I got a whole wife and like 6, 7 kids, so I ain't trying to impress nobody. Like, so. And this look it fits me. Like, I would be in the mirror, and I don't know if anybody else did it, but I would always like cover up my hair and see how it would look bald. But eventually I manifested it into reality because I seen myself bald in that meditation. It manifested into reality. So anything you think of, that mug it'll come into reality. You still look, yeah, and that's the whole point of, like, I'm still me. Most people, they went bald, you be like, what the hell? Like it'll be something to, like you wouldn't expect it, but me, I still look the same. And once again, for those that's coming into the live, no, it's not stage 1 cancer. It's stage 1 of this bald head, this new journey. 6 or 7, 7 adding my stepdaughter. So 6 biological, 7 with the stepdaughter.
I can't tell them something.
No, these ain't kids. But I like it though. I need to like get a real like shave because I don't want to be that person like who going around with the little still a little hair on their head. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the way with it. I'm gonna go all the way with this bald shit. Like shit, probably change my Instagram name and Twitter to Black Buddha. I don't know. Like I think it was all aligned for me to do this because I ain't for the past 3 weeks I've been like just seeing bald, like hearing bald. I heard somebody call somebody baldy and I felt like they was talking to me before. This was before I cut my hair. So I'm like, I've been seeing this shit. And then yesterday, Angel was with me and she was like, I don't know what I was doing, but she was comparing my line and how far back it was to each side. And then once I looked at my overall line and how far I had pushed it back, I'm like, oh shit, the only way I can fix it is if I cut it all off, make it all even. So, and then once I cut it all off, I'm like, well, I look good with it. So why should I worry about aligning or anything else? Exactly, thanks to Pebbles. Thanks to my cousin Pebbles, Black Buddha. You didn't let me take Babyface Brady. You claimed that one for yourself, so at least you can repay me back with this. So, but it just fits with my personality. I meditate, like I'm spiritual, like it just that's. I mean, then I don't know nobody else that go by Black Buddha. Really. But when my mom and them seen it, they did bust out laughing. So I'm like, man, if I put this picture on there, I know motherfuckers gonna roast my ass. So let me flip the script. Let me just say stage 1. And let them think what they think. And then I explain it. I encourage other people to try this shit. Like, shit, if you had hair all your life, you ain't never tried going bald head in your life, like, try it. What you scared of? You scared of people laughing at you? You scared of people talking about you? I mean, it wasn't that I was scared people was going to roast me. It was just like I wanted to flip the script on them first. Like, so I want to be the person who with the to laugh at myself. Like, and like I said, that people is the first thing they think is something negative. They think, oh shit, him. But y'all gotta understand, like the way my mindset is, I shouldn't ever get cancer. Like I should be able to live my life healthy because of my mindset. But I do eat kind of bad. Like I do eat Burger King and Wendy's and shit. I do be eating unhealthy. But if I can get get that down pat, where I'll be straight. I don't work out either, so I guess I need to work on myself some more. But I'm like, if I'm a claim the title of Black Buddha, I might as well go all the way in with it. Like I ain't moving to Tibet or nothing, but fuck it, at least let me eat healthy. Someone come out and talk. Like I think by now people know the type of person I am. Like I can go, we can crack jokes. Cause I can crack jokes, or we can be on some serious stuff, or I can be on some spiritual stuff. Like I can go toe to toe with anybody if they got words. I ain't ever the type to just not be able to take a joke, but I want to be the one who like make the joke out of myself. Cause I know the first thing people think is, oh shit, cancer. But if I didn't say that, the first thing they would have did was laugh. So. Joke's on everybody else. And it's because of my mom. Like literally, it's because of my mom, my grandma, and my sister. If they didn't laugh with it, and I know why they laugh is because they didn't expect it. Nobody expected. Hell, I didn't even expect this shit. But still, the first thing they did was laugh. So I'm like, okay, it's stage one. I only said it for like a couple seconds. I'm like, stage one of my haircut. But it was just to make them be quiet. Well, just to throw it back in their face like, hey, you shouldn't laugh at somebody because you never know what somebody is going through. And only for me, what I was going through was a pushback line and that I was dealing with. All right, love you too, cousin. But yeah, I encourage this. Like, I mean, I went into the military. When I went into the military, it wasn't bald head that we had, but they did shave it down to like the lowest gear. So that was the closest I ever was to being bald. And that was when I was 18. But it was never like this. And if I was bald headed growing up in Gary as a kid, hell, nah, I'd have had my head slapped so much. I'd have been in so many fights. It's a shame, but nah, it's just a fucking haircut. I'm trying something new. But I understand why people first thing they thought was stage one, because Chadwick Boseman. And y'all thinking like, dang, if he caught it, anybody can catch it. No, Kenneth is not. I don't have it. It's not stage one or nothing but a haircut. A journey, a new journey. I ain't never had a bald head in my life, so I'm starting something new. So that's the only thing is stage one, too. A new beginning. And then Tarot, they call that a tower moment. I caused my own tower moment by pushing my lining back. Trying to be cheap, not going to a barbershop. I was thinking I was making myself look good. By the time December 2020 came, I pushed my shit so far back. Like, it was like crazy. And I was trying to deny it. But Angel kept saying, nah, it's uneven too. I'm like, man, I might as well do it. It ain't like I know nobody out here. Like, I don't be going out. Like, we stay in the house and mind our business. So the only people who could say something is somebody on social media. And social media, that's social media. Like, I can turn this shit off and none of this mean nothing. But I did that stage one just to I'm not ruffle feathers, but to start a conversation. To ease myself into being bald. That's why I said stage one. To make people not joke about it. And now you could joke about it now that we had this conversation. So I accept all the jokes now. But I wanted to say the first joke. I wanted to make the first joke. Yeah. I mean, I can't say if it worked or not, but still. And then I know it's people who ain't even on this live, but they seen the picture and they like, oh shit. Or they already called people like, oh, you heard about Kenneth? Like, you know how people is. They be quick with the information. But it's just a haircut. I'm healthy. We ain't got COVID. Thank God for that. Like, so if I get cancer, I know it's because another person manifested that shit for me. Like, I shouldn't be getting no type of like diseases, infection. My mind is healthy. I think like only thing I think is possible. Like, so shouldn't nothing happen to me unless it's somebody who's trying to harm me or somebody who's trying to take me down. But even then, I'm protected from all that. But so, anyways, yeah. That shit was funny when I first cut my hair off. Because I ain't even use no real clippers. What I use to cut my hair to go bald with is the same thing I use to push my lining back. So I guess that was the whole point. Because like I said, early in this year, when I meditated, I seen myself bald headed. And it wasn't like no older me. It was me. So I'm like, I know when things I see in my meditation, like it's either gonna happen or something like I know it was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna go bald. I just didn't know what it was from. Cause I'm like, consciously, I wouldn't cut my hair. I wouldn't go bald. I'm like, why would I do that? Like, I got hair. But then once I realized how far back my lining was, I'm like, oh shit, if somebody else see this, or if I go back to the barber shop and they see how far back my line, like they would tell me to, I would need to go bald. So I just did it on my own, and I end up liking it. So that's that. I mean, and then I might grow my hair again one back day in the future, but for the present, this the new me, the Black Buddha. I know people keep coming in, so I probably gotta keep repeating this. It's stage 1 of a haircut. That's all. Ain't stage 1 of nothing else but a haircut. So we out.